I've seen a lot of people rush out and buy cheap outdoor screens that look good in the box but end up looking like a blurry, washed-out mess the first time a sunny afternoon hits the patio. The regret is instant. You spent money on a TV that can't handle the glare, the rain, or even a light drizzle without sputtering. That's why I wanted to find out if the ByteFree 55-inch outdoor TV actually feels like a smarter buy instead of another disappointment. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. When you're planning an outdoor entertainment space, the hesitation is real. You're balancing the desire for a crisp picture with the fear that a splash of water or a gust of wind will turn your new centerpiece into a costly paperweight. The market is littered with indoor-style panels that promise weatherproof but only survive a light mist before fogging up. So before I even thought about mounting a screen, I asked myself, will this TV really stand up to year-round use, and will it actually improve my backyard movie nights rather than just adding another gadget to the garage? The ByteFree 55-inch model tries to answer those questions head-on. It's marketed as an all-weather, high-brightness TV that you can hang on a gazebo roof, set up on a patio wall, or even lean against a poolside deck. From the start, what caught my attention wasn't a list of specs, but the fact that the company built the unit around real outdoor conditions: a matte anti-glare screen, 1500 nit brightness, and an IP55 rating that promises protection from water jets and dust. First, think about how you actually install something like this. The TV comes with a full metal frame that you can bolt directly into a wooden post or a metal bracket. I've seen it mounted in a covered pergola where the roof shields it from direct rain, but the IP55 rating still lets you leave it out in the open without worrying about a sudden downpour. You'll need a power source nearby, and because the unit runs on standard 110120V, a simple outdoor-rated extension cord does the trick. No need for a special inverter or a hidden conduit. The design assumes you'll have an outlet within a few feet, which is true for most patios that already have lighting or a grill socket. Now, let's talk about the daytime picture. The 1500 nit brightness claim isn't just a marketing number, it actually matters when you're watching a football game at noon. On my test setup, the screen stayed vivid even when the sun was directly overhead. The matte anti-glare coating diffused the harsh reflections that would normally wash out colors on a glossy indoor panel. I could see the green of the field and the details on the players' jerseys without squinting, which is a huge win for anyone who wants a real-time sports experience outside. Rain, though, is where the waterproof claim gets put to the test. After a light summer shower, I wiped the surface with a soft cloth and the picture was unchanged. The IP55 rating means the enclosure can handle water jets from any direction, which covers most garden hoses and even a sudden splash from a pool. It's not rated for full submersion, so you still want to keep the TV away from a deep splash zone, but a passing thunderstorm won't ruin the electronics. That kind of durability translates into less maintenance. You won't be constantly swapping out panels that have swollen from humidity. Picture quality beyond brightness also matters. The unit supports Dolby Vision and HDR, so you get richer colors and deeper blacks than a standard 1080p outdoor screen. I streamed a nature documentary with vibrant blues and greens, and the contrast felt noticeably better than a regular 4K TV that lacks HDR. For movie nights, the colors pop, and the HDR tone mapping keeps the bright highlights from blowing out, which is especially helpful when you're watching under a covered but still bright area. Sound is another practical concern. The TV includes Dolby Atmos processing, which in a closed room can create a truly immersive audio field. Outdoors, however, the open space diffuses the effect, so the built-in speakers feel more like a solid stereo rather than a full surround system. If you're planning a serious backyard cinema with a big crowd, you'll probably want to add a dedicated outdoor speaker or a soundbar. The good news.